Callista eSystems Electronic Laboratory Notebook. In this presentation, we will discuss the problems with paper laboratory notebooks. We will then show Callista eSystems as a solution to these problems, demonstrating how to navigate an experiment, how to quickly find previously recorded experimental results, how to find data, and how to record and review a new experiment. In the end, we'll explain why we think you need eSystems. There are many problems associated with paper laboratory notebooks. Finding previously recorded information can be time-consuming, as is transferring results to paper, since most raw data is now created electronically. It takes a significant effort to maintain accurate records using this mixed-mode format, and often collaboration is limited to those with physical access to the notebooks. This is a demonstration of the advantages a manager has when using eSystems. They can quickly find data in a number of ways, through session list, text search, and query. Callista eSystems is a web application, accessed from anywhere using Internet Explorer. The session list contains all sessions the user has access to. The session list can be searched by session status. In this case, the manager is interested in work that has been completed. Adding specific information allows the manager to quickly find a session of interest. The manager can only open the completed session for view as controlled by the business process manager. Another way to quickly find data is to use the text search tool. eSystems indexes all text information upon entry. This is a simple Google-like interface. If the search returns too many items, a new search is performed. Data access is controlled. If the manager has access to data, the information in black will be displayed. If the manager has no access to data, only the project ID is returned. eSystems highlights the location where the search term is found in the session. Another data mining tool available in eSystems is Query. Query is used to find structured data in eSystems. This query shows samples created in a particular project. By providing sample ID, the manager can find sample storage conditions. Before experimental data can be found, it must be entered into the system. We'll show that recording data is just as simple as finding it. We'll create an experiment and collect data using controlled spreadsheets and attachments. eSystems electronic signatures are compliant with 21 CFR Part 11 requirements. Electronic signatures record who did what and when. eSystems allows the use of controlled spreadsheets to record experimental data. The analyst adds a spreadsheet from templates. eSystems tightly controls who can add templates to the system and the template's validation status. eSystems restricts the usage of templates based on test methods. The controlled spreadsheet environment uses standard Excel, provides cell-by-cell audit trail, and is capable of receiving and submitting data all without the use of Visual Basic. This environment permits Excel to be used as is, as an electronic record compliant with 21 CFR Part 11. When a user provides asset IDs, the spreadsheet populates calibration dates. When a user scans barcodes of solutions, eSystems populates expiration dates. The template automatically generates sample IDs. the spreadsheet detected that the analyst made a typing error. When the new value is entered by the analyst, the system prompts for signature as required by FDA regulations. Data is submitted to the data container by pressing Complete. Example chromatograms can be easily added as an attachment. Experimental descriptions can be attached to the session in convenient formats such as Microsoft Word. The analyst checks out the attachment and modifies it. Upon check-in, the system creates a new version. The analyst provides a conclusion and sends the experiment for review. The session status has now changed, and the analyst can only view the experiment. This is a demonstration of how the reviewer performs work in eSystems. The reviewer logs into the system and has 20 pending items in their to-do list. The pending items are then filtered by their session status. The reviewer selects a session of interest and starts review. The history report of controlled Excel spreadsheets contains all the modifications that have been made to the spreadsheet cell by cell. The reviewer filters by event type, choosing Modify. The reviewer then checks that the cell value for H31 was modified from 5,000 to 500 and verifies the reason recorded for change. The reviewer opens an example chromatogram attached to the session. Attachments have revision control. The reviewer opens Revision 1 and then Revision 2 to check for modifications. The conclusion is verified and the reviewer completes the session. Note that the reviewer's to-do list is now reduced by one item. As soon as the session becomes complete, only View is available, as controlled by the Business Process Manager. So, why use Callista eSystems? Callista eSystems is a web application available anywhere. It creates, stores, and retrieves native records in electronic format. It provides several mechanisms to quickly find experimental records and data, keeps everything in one place, always available for scientists and reviewers, promotes collaboration, automates communication, and is compliant with 21 CFR Part 11. Callista eSystems is deployed as a virtual machine, which significantly minimizes installation time and provides a greater level of comfort with respect to disaster recovery. eSystems is a secure web application located on your corporate network, protected by modern firewalls.